All right, so this is the Let's Play segment here, and we're going to talk about Age of Z Origins. I've been playing this game for quite a while here, and we're going to talk about this. So you can see it's like a lot of world builders where you have the ability to go in and just basically build up your city. Leveling up your city, it will give you more resources. Building your army will give you more power, and you're going to use this army to attack other folks. Now, with your alliance, there's a lot of really cool things that you can do. You can see I'm powering up because I've built up my armies here. But we're going to go into some of the things that make this absolutely unique, and one of the reasons why I'm pretty excited about it. Obviously, you can see there's equipment that you can buy and earn through additional quests. So we're going to go through something that a lot of these games have. It's going to be the commander system. So you'll see right here, the commanders. You have several different officers. They are different for director to help your city's resources and grow. You've got your strategy for like certain battles, and then you've got your basically for your army and leveling, and then you've got your actual combat. So there's really cool characters. There's a wide variety of characters you could use that'll enhance that. They all have special abilities that you'll be able to unlock. So that's just the surface, right? So it gets a lot more in depth. One thing I am absolutely in love with is the fact that this is a zombie game at its core. It's the end of the world, and you're reclaiming it from the zombies. And technology has been your friend. And so what happens is you actually capture 2 humans, but you have the technology now to heal them. So you can see right here, you can heal. And they start to recover, and they have a little bit of different levels here. You can see their different tiers, and we're going to go through this right away. I haven't unlocked her intimacy skill, but you'll see that there's, as you unlock them a little bit farther, they go in and you get a lot more in depth, and you get more abilities and special actions. So she lets you do a quest over here. I named her after my wife because if I didn't, I'd be in trouble. Refresh it, trying to go for one of those rarer missions, and we got a good mission here. We'll go ahead and do this one. So as you progress with her, you can actually give a dialogue, interact with them. Now this is voiced. I have the sound off, just for purposes of streaming here, but they have a full voiced feature with some pretty cool music. Now it's question time. Can I do my old job again? Do you mean being an idol? Do you mean being a nurse? Do you mean being a teacher? I feel like this is like if I should remember what she was. So if you actually remember what it was, you'll get more intimacy points. So you can see that. So when she starts, she's full zombified. You'll see we get some additional stats here, and then leveling her up in her intimacy. We can actually heal her here. Do the heal, so you get the additional intimacy to help build it up. It's actually, like I said, it's a phenomenal little mechanic. Because it allows you to kind of unlock additional features and interact with the story. And they tell kind of the story of who they were in their past lives, and more in depth about how they came to be zombies and things along those lines. So I think it's a very, very interesting representation of this world. So we're going to talk about some of the really cool features in this game. So if you were here before, I talked about this game has a tower defense mode. And so I've got to show you guys this. We're going to go ahead and we'll launch it right now. And so tower defense is pretty interesting. You see the multiple entry points, and you're protecting your base. So we got to go ahead and just build something that slows them. Build some extra damage. Build some rockets. Want to get that slow out sooner. So it's infinite zombies, so this is a harder mode. I try to figure out where they're coming from again the next time. I do not know. So I don't want to overbuild these yet. They'll speed it up a little. You get more resources as you kill faster, then you can build more stuff. So we got to see if we can see where the next entry point is. So this is our base right there. And again, this is, like I said, this is literally turret defense within a city building game. And you get pretty cool resources from this. You get a leaderboard, you get a daily interactivity. So it's actually a game within a game, and there's several of them here. And I think that's the idea behind this, is you can see that, so 3, you can see how much more more in-depth this is in other games that you've played in this genre. And so for me, it's been a lot of fun, because I do love the zombie genre. I do think that as far as the world warfare, I'm going to show you guys how to find the people and build your alliance so you guys can all play in the same server. That's something that I think isn't really easy to spell out, but I'll show you guys in a moment here. But obviously, turret defense, this is going to be the hard mode. And so, okay, so here's another city coming in. Oh, and they're fast movers, and I did not get my defenses up in time. And I'm going to take a bunch of hits as I was talking. But you can see how much faster this goes. So even if you fail a little bit, it's not a big deal. They came out of that base. I should have been paying attention, and they're gonna beat me pretty badly. So, but that's it. That's one of the cool things about this, is you can continue to do this, get these different modes. And if you look, there's 2 different ways to play. There's a way to kind of expand your territory and get a lot more resources, and you can actually play them for permanent. And you can change the type of mode that you're interacting with. You go to classic and see over here, you'll unlock more territory. Each piece of territory will have rewards that you can get. So the farther you go up in this, the better the rewards. So if you want to play the tower defense and get some additional rewards while you're waiting for your army to be built, it is something that you absolutely can do, which is, like I said, incredible. And so there's just so much to interact with inside this game that it has tons of depth and playability. And so when it comes down to, you know, what you should be building, I think I'm going to build the shielders here, and then we'll finish up, and you can speed these characters up. Obviously, like I said, you'll be engaging in warfare and the like as time goes on, and we'll collect the rewards here down the road. So now we're waiting for these teams to build. The faster they build, the more power you get. So you do lose that power if you engage with folks. There's a lot of different, like, there's the docks. And as you build the city and you go through the city, you'll reclaim more and more of these areas which you can build on. And you can build more and more structures to help your daily resource allocation. So you're building up the city a lot quicker. And then you build your armaments. And then there's the overview in the map. So this is just inside your city. And I'll go through there's some mini events here. And that's where this game takes off. Is there some mini events here. So you can see this is X-Force. And if you click over here on the bottom right, okay, the bottom right, there's this little globe insignia, and I'm kind of covering the bottom right. And this will show you what worlds you're in, okay? So you can see these are all the different worlds you're in. So that's how you know how to interact with your folks. You can move people there if you want to interact with them when they first come online. And let's say if you want to organize and play with your friends, you can do it that way. And so that's just something I wanted to make sure everybody knew. And then you can see you can attack your zombies. The zombies will have rewards based on their level and their challenge level. There'll be mini events. Sometimes you'll see some really giant, and I'll say this, that one of the coolest parts of, see right here, one of the coolest parts of your of the game here is the fact that you actually get to interact with your own zombie here, your own giant spirit. This is a huge 4-story zombie monster that's been powered up, and you actually control, and you can see you actually can do this you can unlock another one, and it's something you face quite often. So absolutely phenomenal. And you'll see over here, this is a death race. It's another little mini game within a mini game. Sometimes it'll be the brutal drag racing. Sometimes it'll be this giant turret that you control, and they're all little different mini games that you can participate in. And like I said, there's just so much depth. I really enjoying this game. So take a look at it. Remember, this video has been sponsored by Age of Z Origins. You guys can follow this, download it in the link. We're on World 539. You can join the X-Force and play with us if you want. Remember, this is, like, there's just so much in depth over here. There's the Tyrannosaurus Invasion. You guys can, you know, as you and your lions can find these mutant Tyrannosaurs in the game, because basically the zombies, when they realize they're losing, they resurrect the dinosaurs. So it's a very interesting story overall, and I can't even tell you how much fun I've been having getting in some of these events. Hope you guys enjoy it. So take a look again, download again. This has been sponsored by the folks here over at Age of Z Origins. I think you're gonna have fun.